Yo, what's going on, guys? So, today in this video, I'm going to be making a video on some Terrifier 4 news that came out, like, I think, what, like, it was like around that same time that the Scream 7 news about Courtney Cox not returning for Scream 7. And I just made a video about that yesterday, but it was basically that same day that information came out, that this information came out about Terrifier 4. Um, and so, when I found out about it, though, it was just like crazy. I was just so surprised. But anyways, before I get into this, hopefully you guys enjoy. Like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I'd really appreciate it. And we're just gonna dive right into this. So it says here, by discussing film, Terrifier 4 is in the works. So already they're like just going for it. Um, Damien Leone, he's just like, ready to just make another Terrifier film, and he just wants to, keep having fun and expanding a good story and you know and all that stuff. So he that's basically why he's making the Terrifier 4 film already. Like, Terrifier 3 hasn't even came out yet. At least, for most people, because like, obviously I know that there's been people who have gotten to see the movie early and they've already made the reviews for Terrifier 3. Like, I've seen like notifications for like, well, not notifications, but I've seen like recommended videos on YouTube from like YouTubers like doing Terrifier 3 reviews already, like since like last week. And I'm sure there's gonna be more. So it's like, but for most people though, Terrifier 3 it hasn't came out yet until October 11th. So it's crazy that Terrifier 4 film is already like in the works. Like, they're already going through that process of like, getting everything ready for that movie, so that way they can start filming and writing and all that stuff. Like, that's just crazy. And who knows, maybe they already did start like filming and writing, and they're just like keeping it under wraps. Like, they've already done like small pieces here and there while they were filming Terrifier 3. So that, and so that would just, man, that would be crazy, because that kind of reminds me of like Scream 5 and 6, because like, if you guys remember, for Scream 5 and 6, like um I think, I don't know who said this, if it was Radio Silence or if it was the writers themselves, but one of those two groups of people, they had said that like they were doing Scream 5, and as they were doing Scream 5, they were already writing stuff for like Scream 6, and like they had already stuff written for it as a script. And so, it reminds me of that, because it pretty much is that, and it's like, that's crazy. But I mean, I don't know if Terrifier 4 is going to come out like a year later after Terrifier 3, like how it was with, Scream 5 and 6. But like, yeah, I mean, it seems pretty accurate to the comparison that I'm making here, like they both, you know, were already like in process of being made already as they were doing another film before it. So it's like, it's crazy. Um, and like, that begs the question, like, what are they gonna do for Terrifier 4? Because like, I like I said, I haven't even seen. I mean, I haven't seen. I was about to say Scream 3. I haven't seen Terrifier 3, and so it's like, what could I possibly expect for Terrifier 4? Like, maybe I'll have some kind of idea after I see Terrifier 3, but as far as like where I can stand right now, like some of my theories, I mean, I feel like, Art the Clown, he's probably gonna be already explained in Terrifier 3, but in Terrifier 4, he's gonna be like probably some kind of like new entity in some kind of way, right? He's not gonna be like a human form, superhuman, um, you know, with some type of like supernatural abilities. Like, he's not gonna be that anymore. I feel like he's gonna be like full on supernatural in Terrifier 4, and he's gonna be like, I don't know, maybe like a ghost, or like a, maybe he, he becomes like a demon or something. Like, I don't know, like, or some kind of creature. Like, I feel like he's gonna be, he's not gonna be the same in Terrifier 4. I feel like he's gonna be different, and like maybe, cause like maybe he does get like, maybe, cause I don't think he gets killed in Terrifier 3, but I do think that there's gonna be some kind of like some, well, cause like it, it's gonna be like he doesn't die, but he gets like, he gets put like in some kind of like resting place, where he's just like, kind of like, with Jason in the Friday the 13th movies. By the time he became a zombie, obviously you couldn't kill him anymore. He was like unstoppable, but like he did get put in a coma like two times, or like, yeah, like two times, because in part 6 and part 7, Jason, he was like, he was like being strangled and put underwater, and he like took so much damage that it like put him in a coma, and he was like there. That was like his resting place, right? He wasn't dead, but he just, he wasn't he wasn't conscious, and he wasn't like moving or anything. So it's like, I feel like it's gonna be the same way in Terrifier 3, where he's not gonna die, but Arthur Clown is gonna be put in some kind of resting place where he might be just like sleeping, or whatever, some kind of thing like that. And then Terrifier 4, he comes back, someone, or maybe like, someone probably like brings him out of that resting place, and he wakes up, and it'll be that kind of thing. So I feel like that'll probably be the case, or something similar to it. And like, Arthur Clown comes back, and but there's, because there's a couple questions I have there though. Is that, is Sienna gonna come back for Terrifier 4? Is Jonathan coming back? Is, is is Terrifier 4 even gonna be connected to, the first three movies? Because obviously the first three movies are connected. Pretty much, that's, they're all one big storyline together. But it's like, is Terrifier 4 going to be connected to the first three movies? Like, I don't know. It might be its own thing, so therefore there might be a new final girl, and, just new characters all around. No Sienna, no Jonathan. And so, like, Terrifier 4 could just be its own thing, within the franchise. And like maybe Damon Leone's just like gonna leave it at that after Terrifier 4. But I mean, I don't. Yeah, it's like, but like Terrifier 4 could also like be. It still could be connected to the first three movies, but maybe it's like, maybe, Terrifier 4 is like, maybe only connected to the first two movies, right? Like maybe they do something like that, and like Terrifier 3 is not even in the question. It's not even in like within the same universe, because it doesn't exist. So maybe they do something like that. Like I don't know, man. I really don't know what they're gonna do for Terrifier 4, but it's all fun to speculate on. Like I just love doing these theory videos, and I love speculating. I love just theorizing what could possibly happen for a movie. And so, yeah, like I really don't know if Terrifier 4 is gonna like, because like I'm hearing, I've seen, I didn't go looking for these reviews, but like some people I've seen on the internet saying that like, and they weren't like spoilers, but I saw like some people on the internet basically saying that like Terrifier 3 is gonna be like very brutal, like the most brutal Terrifier film from the first two movies. So it's like, if that's the case, like are they really gonna like keep pushing that needle of like trying to like make the next film more brutal than the last? Are they really gonna keep doing that? Is that their main or not their main, but like is that what they're gonna try to keep doing? Is that their goal here? Because like it seems like it, right? In some kind of way, that's what it seems like. Because like every film gets more brutal than the other. It's like Terrifier 1, we got that. Hacksaw kill upside down, and then like plenty of people, including myself, were like, how are they gonna top that? Then they do the bedroom kill in Terrifier 2, and it's like, and then now I'm seeing some non-spoiler reviews saying that like Terrifier 3 is the most brutal film of the first two ones. It's gonna be the most brutal film of all the movies, and it's like I'm hearing that, and it's like, bro, if that's really the case, which I do believe it is the case, because like I doubt people would just say that just to say it. Um, which I know some of you would probably be like, oh, but you can't always take people's word. I know, but like with the Terrifier franchise, it's kind of hard to not take people's word on that, because like this is a franchise of brutalness, and like really pushing that level of just like gruesome, just most outrageous, kill scenes. Like that's what this Terrifier franchise. That's one of the main things it's known for. So it's like, it's like it's kind of hard for me not to believe people when they say that Terrifier 3 is more brutal than the other films, because like this franchise has already been proving itself to be more brutal than the last film. It's been doing that since Terrifier 2. So it's like, I do believe Terrifier 3 is more brutal than the first two films. And so Terrifier 4, it might be more brutal than the first three films. It's like, that's, if this franchise keeps going, and like Damien Leone is still, the director and like co-writer, like I if that's the direction they keep going, right? I do think that each Terrifier film is probably just gonna keep being more brutal than the last. But besides that, though, I mean, is David Howard Thornton coming back as Art the Clown for Terrifier 4? Because like he's like one of the main reasons why I like watching these movies, because like he's such a just he's such a good character. He's like he the way he plays the character, the way he like his movements, his his expressions, his his comedic but also scary, just like just like with him able to balance that comedy and horror aspects of that film, of these Terrifier movies. Is like I don't really know how I could see any other like actor playing like Art the Clown. Like I just can't really see it. I'm not saying anyone can't, but I feel like we need David Howard Thornton to play Art the Clown. I'm too used to him. I feel like it's gonna take a while for me to get used to another Art the Clown. So it's like I'd rather just see David Howard Thornton come back as Art the Clown and continue playing the character. But that's just me though. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I mean, I know some people feel the same way about like plenty of other franchises. Like some people are like, we need we need Robert Englund to play Freddy Krueger. We need Samuel L. Jackson to do the voice of Ghostface. We need like we need this we need like Nancy to be the main character in the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. Like there's people who hold these kinds of opinions, and like it's like I feel the same way about Art the Clown pretty much. So I just think that we need him. We need David Howard Thornton as Art the Clown. And so yeah. But I storyline wise, I don't know what they're gonna do for Terrifier 4. Like I feel like they're gonna probably, if Sienna comes back and Jonathan comes back, like they're probably just gonna keep they're gonna explore the traumas of them, and like and like they possibly become like paranoid, not like Jamie Lee Curtis Halloween 2018 level paranoid, but they're gonna be like on edge, like plenty of times throughout the film and for Terrifier 4. So it's like, I mean, I would imagine like that's gonna be the case in this film. So, and like it's gonna be like just like I said, maybe like Art the Clown's like a new just like a new type of, like he's not a human with supernatural abilities. He's just some type of like creature, like maybe like he becomes a demon or like some type of thing like that, right? Like that's probably what they're gonna do for Terrifier 4, and like he comes after Sienna and Jonathan as a new entity, and that's it. Yeah, and like they're gonna, like he finally gets killed off in Terrifier 4 for good. And then if Terrifier 5 ever gets made, and Terrifier 6, and Terrifier 7, Terrifier 8, Terrifier 9, Terrifier 10, like if they go that route of just making so many Terrifier movies in the future, who knows if Damien Leone's going to be a part of them. Like maybe he's just really just only wanting to make 4 movies and that's it, Or maybe he's just wanting to make 4 movies and then take a break for like 5-10 years, and then he'll come back to this franchise. But I don't know. I mean, it's all interesting to speculate on. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, on what you guys think would happen in Terrifier 4. Are you excited for Terrifier 4? Yes or no? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know what, because like, I will say this, for those of you who are wondering, which I doubt any of like my music reaction fans well, I worded that wrong. Hold on. I doubt any of like, because I react to music as well, and I don't know if any of those music, those fans who like my music reactions, like I don't know if they watch my other content as well. But if you do and you're watching this video, I'm sorry for not doing these music reactions, but like literally my microphone with my headphones, and even like I have like a singular headphone, and it's like the audio's not working for them. So it's like I have 2 pairs of headphones, and like the main one I would use was like the ones I would wear on my head, those headphones, and like they just stopped working for a while. Like I started doing these music reactions since June, and like from June to July, and then like all of a sudden, like since like last month, they just been like freaking, they just haven't been working as well. They just been like messing up. They kept like, like the audio just sounds so low and weird, and and people were just not complaining, but like they were just like saying like, oh, your audio is not working in your music reactions. So that's why I haven't really been doing these music reactions, because I don't want to keep having shitty audio and then people are just like talking about that, like that's their main focus, because like they can't even focus on the actual video itself because they can't hear it. It's like I don't want to do these music reactions if my freaking headphones are not gonna work. Like I'm trying to like save more money so that way I can buy some new headphones. But for now, it's been like a month since the last time I even done actually no, music reactions, yes, it's been like a month since then. But like reactions in general, the last reaction I ever did in general was like the beginning of September. Like I did a reaction to the Terrifier 3 trailer, and that was my last reaction just in general. Like that was that was it. So and even that video, the audio was weird. And so it's like I just don't want to keep doing these reactions on my PC if neither of my headphones are gonna work and the audio is just gonna sound super low. Like I just don't want that. I don't want that for you guys. I don't want that for myself. It's annoying, you know. And I would imagine like for the people who saw those reaction videos, whether it be music or my Terrifier 3 reaction to the trailer, like I'm sure they were annoyed too, you know, the people who saw those videos because they were like, you know, why is the audio not working? And it was annoying for me too. So sorry for, you know, no reactions in a while, but like I said, my headphones just, the audio has been super low for them. They haven't been working as good since literally a month ago. You know, that's when they started to mess up. You know, that's when they all, you know, that's when it all went downhill, you know, for like the audio just not wanting to work properly. I just don't understand it. It sucks. It really does, but I mean, it is what it is. And then like horror movie wise, I haven't even making content on that either because it's like, you know, there hasn't really been much horror related stuff to talk about. I might honestly just do some like some like I might just talk about movies outside of horror, right? Maybe then I'll have some more content to like, you know, make. But like I haven't really been posting as much about like, you know, horror movie stuff or like reaction videos because like the reaction ones I already explained that, but like even just the horror movie stuff, like I just haven't been getting much news on any horror movies lately. So just bear with me guys on all this. You know, it's been kind of, you know, it kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. I think the next video I make though is probably just gonna be some random stuff, you know, like gaming and you know, and like probably because I you know I upload videos on my phone with like gaming and like sometimes I just upload random like movie clips or like horror movie clips and you know some of you guys see them or get the notifications for them, so you know I might just, that's probably just gonna be the type of content I end up uploading for these next few days until we get some actual news on like Scream 7 or Terrifier or other horror movie stuff or movie stuff and just in general. So yeah, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.